Oh guys, here is part two. Now I actually reset this so that I can show you what's inside. This is not the original one. This game was like a golf cart. Come on, get in. Here we go. So this one has a show of this one here, the back of this one. So you can see NBG12, BG12L, not NBG12 because I basically just swapped it back. So this same switch. I really put tape here so I can, because it would be too much of a hassle, but it's painter's tape anyway, so. Now the single axle ones do have the speeding. This is just to so you can't put it back up, because on the single axle ones there's no push thing. So if I put this down, for example, I can. It's open right now. Now one thing that people are stupid of, it's on both of these. Also the your pod is people are just stupid enough not to push in. They just try to pull down. It'll be the same as this one. I don't have single axle version of these because they're they're not they're going to be very easy for people to pull down. That's why I just pushed in. Um, because if if you have a single axle version of this, um, it's not ideal because you can just pull it for false alarm. So the dual action kind of makes it so it's that. Okay, so I also see this in my school. See this in Gear Ranch. I never pulled it, which I was really happy about. I never pull these alarms unless they're in my collection. Now when I went to get a dog, but I didn't get a dog. Uh, I saw this like older version of this Simplex T-Bar. This one has the conventional ones where I could use alligator clips. So yeah, these. So if this wasn't a addressable one, this is not. There would be this wire would be like right here, and then the addressable module would just take up this one, and this like yeah. So when this switch goes down, it sends a signal to the addressable module, which will send signal to the panel, which you definitely need a resistor behind this because if this was damaged in some way, where like the wires just come off and there's no resist and the resist is missing, it will show a trouble. So these are the only like alarms because of RCU part which I have mounted on. That one actually has a back plate already on it. When I mounted this one on, I had to use a back box that's like for a light switch. So so if you look on these, you can see that this one has screw terminals. I took it off with this one because it was too much of a hassle to wire them up. Have the metal one just uses these contact terminals. See this blank ones. If this was I believe it was addressable, but this one uses a switch. So I think that's why much more safer. Also, if I open this one up, I also have a backup key in there if I want to. I keep forgetting it's turned the other way. There's also this metal piece here. So if I were to pull this down and pull it up, it's really hard. So I'm gonna hold the metal piece, and you can see that thing in action. So see, it's really hard to pull because of those metal tabs. You can't loose them as well. Okay, so and this is actually pickable. I used paper clips. I used like paper clips I used to like hold papers together, and I actually was able to pick this, which was actually really surprisingly. So I can show you the inside of this more. Actually, the model number was in the back. The box that it came in was not the right model actually. So because in the box said it was a single action, and this is not a single action. So it's kind of funny that they did that. Not sure why, but They did. So if I even try B key on here, like it won't work because it's the key has a different pin now. So if I insert this one, nothing. So if I would have gotten the ADT one, where it's like a simplex processing, it would take this exact type of key because takes cat30 keys, which is the same as simplex B keys. So I don't actually need the keys. I can buy them without the keys if I wanted to. So if I go ahead and open this up, it will let me. Okay. So here is the inside. There's more detail. Here's the switch, which is it's like the same switch that you see in the 270 SPL for AdWords. You have to like put the switch down manually to reset it, but that one uses a Tampa switch. This one can also use a screw. Actually, I meant so. Oh, okay. I need to put this up. When I meant Tampa screw. This one also has like a place where you can take a screw out and open it. But I got the one with the key switch, which is better because that way you don't have to fumble around with it. And I like how it can stand up. Look, it can't really stand up as much, but this adjustable one can actually stand up like this because it has this addressable module. This one, oop, dropped it. Now I didn't actually use the addressable module in this one. Too much of a hassle. Even this is positive and negative on the panel. I just used the wires from here. I took off the factory wiring sticker. So when you get these addressable ones and your system's not addressable, you cannot remove these addressable modules. I'm thinking about getting an addressable module, but probably not going to remove it. But you can't remove the addressable modules. You have to like screw in the wires to these screws, or you just you can just use wire nuts, which I don't recommend using. So this one here, sometimes when you pull down, it will spring back up because the button in there is actually not long enough. You can see that if I were to pull this was an old one. I'd be careful. The spring popped up again. I hate when the spring pops off of here. Like I put tape on this one before. It's gonna back up. So I'm gonna grab a different one. So this one here, when it pulls down, you can see that it's much farther down than this one. And if I go ahead and insert the key on this one and turn and open it, you can see the button there. So I'm gonna use the key here to open the other one. You can see that this one here, if we can get the key through there. This one here has this type of button. This one here has this one, which is much more stiffer. You can see if I close this up. Now it does stick out a bit, which I noticed. So if we go in the back, you can see this the switch here. And if I were to close this one, oh, my headset key was in the way. Come on. Let's take out the key, and I'm gonna put it back in the box. This one here has a different type of switch right here, a different type of one. So, yeah. So, this switch here, is actually different. This is for like, and this one's flat. So, if I bring these here, so you can see that this one here is much bulkier. I'm not sure why though. I'm not sure why it's like this. Maybe because of the adjustable module, but that's really unnecessary, really. If I were to open this up, I do not have a tripod with me, so bear with me. And I'm using this on my iPad, so come on. If I were to open this up, you can see this is the place where the plastic would go, because there's a light on this one for like the pulling of the plastic that will go through here and go into here. This is where the dual action thing will go, but it's broken, as you can see here. It's made out of plastic, and I don't think I'll ever get any more because even though I like the push in action, I do not like how it keeps breaking off. Unlike this one. This one here is metal, so you use a spring basically. This one's just a rebranded T-bar, so yeah. I actually didn't show you the model of this one, so let's close this one up and open this one up. So it's a dual action one, metal one. This like it says weatherproof actually. So right here, so it is at 2099139. So you can see all other models, but this is just a rebranded T-bar. I think Demco might have done it because I don't know because I just get it from other Final Line fans. Close that. Now I have a different band on my watch. I'm going to get a new one soon because I do not like this one. It's really irritating my skin right now. Now this one, now I do have this one. This one came with the other one. This one doesn't actually really work on here. Even though it fits in, it doesn't. It kind of does it, but nothing really. But it works. It works. See, it didn't open at that time, and now it's open. So, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like this one because it's not getting a secure mount. So it is. Now, what I like about this one is that this one you can actually take it out in open position, but you won't be able to close it though because of the springiness there. So, but because this clip is broken as well. Not sure what this one means. Not sure what that one means because I got this for a long time. I'm not really remember what it was. I'm gonna close this up. Yeah, and how I switched it, I was like, first take off the spring, and then take this whole thing off, and then just remove this entirely. Then I did the same on the same on this one, and then put it back, and then put the spring back. You can see the spring is here. This is so when you pull down, it will spring right back up. Because if I would have removed this, you have to manually push it right back up. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this. So this one here is better. This one here, it fits in more better, and see it stops. Just this one doesn't. I think I misplaced the one that came with this one in particular. When I got this, I didn't realize it was an English one. I thought it was actually a key lock, but it was actually NBG12 when it didn't say L in particular. See, same type of switch in the back. So you can't actually swap this around. So like, if you wire this up into your system, fire alarm system or like any other system, when you push this and pull down, it will disable the power going to it. If it takes that amount of voltage, and once when you set it, the power goes back. So it's like if something's going on with the panel. And like if there's like a power outage and it keeps turning on and off, yeah, that's definitely going to be best because if your system if it's a final panel, that's really sensitive. So if the power surge, you just basically activate one of these. You probably put a sign that says emergency shut off on it, and then it will protect your devices. You don't have to go to a surge protector basically. So, see, this one doesn't work, though. I do not have a notifier key, though. So, just the final key. Now, I heard that if you jiggle these keys, you'll be able to use a notifier key. You do not actually need to switch that over. I do not have an FCI one, but I'm thinking about getting one, but they only have them on sale on eBay, and eBay will trick you, so. But the Coinmix and the Mighty Bright flashlights that I got were from eBay, and I was really lucky I didn't get scammed. So like, if there was a lightning spike and this was like on a wall, I'll put it, you'll pull this down to shut off your panels. you would say like emergency power off. You overlap this fire alarm because people mistake this for a fire alarm unless you put that sign on top because yeah. So this one here, same thing. This one I just colored in this and the activating one, so the activating one's not that good as this one. This one's really bright. I like it. Gonna take the key to reset this one. And then I need the Allen wrench for this one. Okay. Now, one thing to note, so I'm gonna do on this one, it's gonna be the same on that one, that this is the newer one. Oh wow, that came off. So if you lift this up, you can see there's no piece, so you cannot make the single axle no more. I think the reason they did that is because a lot of people actually did find a way to make it single axle by moving the piece. This one, they made it so that there's no piece to remove. So, oh come on, it's not locked properly. It's not even letting me lock. Oh wow, this thing's not even running properly. There we go. This thing's so hard to reset. Such a pain. There we go. There we go. That is better. Yeah, but yeah, if you ever want to use this, you just need to flip the switch in the back, and then you're golden. You just need to make sure you put over the file lettering. You put over it and put on saying emergency shut off. So. Because if you put emergency shut off on this, people will know that this will shut off the power to the fire alarm panels, as this is red. Oh, come on. It's this clip here that really annoys me. And let's close it and set it. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a bit longer than normal, but see you later.